For this session is right living. Right living is the way to go. Right living has always been the way to go, has always been the main thing to do. Because if you believe that you will be saved by something other than right living, well, that is your business. Because a great sage said that the best prayer is right living. If you live right, you don't need to do all the prayers. You don't need to gnash your teeth. You don't need to weep. You don't need to cry. You don't need to be so bothered. You don't need to feel so guilty to be a sinner. If you live right, you are okay. A baby lives right. A sage lives right. Right living is the way to go. But I said unto you that the right worship is right living. The best worship is right living. The only great worship is right living. Because if you live right, you have worshipped. And worship should not be a thing for one day or for a particular day. Right worship, right living should be a minute to minute affair, a second to second affair. Because when you eat, you do it right. When you walk, you do it right. When you sleep, you do it right. That's right living. Right living is doing the right thing all the time, being truthful, being honest, being simple, being good, being perfect all the time. This is possible because you have in you a superhuman sector, a superhuman being that lives within you, within the physical body, right inside the physical body. That is right living. Just because people don't give opportunity to this great being inside you to take control. People are talking about the outer brain. People are talking about the outermost and the downmost 1% of the brain. That's what people are interested in. That's where people are stuck in this generation. And people like that have to cry and shed tears all the time, weeping that they are sinners, weeping, feeling guilty and all that. But if you are right, if you follow the baby, the child, 0 to 3 years of age, and if you go back to childhood, from 0 to 3 years of age, you are a child. And if you go back to 3, back to 2 and 1 and 0, then you are perfect. That's what the sage does. The sage is an adult who has gone back to babyhood, to childlikeness. That is right living. That is perfect living. That is great living. When you do that, you are intoxicated with purity. You are intoxicated with rightness. You are intoxicated with perfection, with simplicity, with the right way to live, positivity and rightness. Rightness. That is the way. That is the only way. That is the way to get liberated. That is the only liberation that man needs. When you get liberated the right way, your interest is not the interest of the man in the street. Your interest is not the interest of the ordinary man. Their interest is not the interest of the man who is chasing money with everything, who wants name, who wants money. But you cannot be right. But if you don't have people guiding you, you can't come out. You can't even move around if you don't have security. A good man, a man who is good, you have to tell you are good. Everything in the universe will tell you are good. The younger people will tell you are good. The older people will tell you are good. You are good. Everybody will love you because you are good. You live right. You worship right. Worshiping right is right living. Your heartbeat is there as right living. Your in-breathing and out-breathing, breathing in, breathing out. That's right living. Everything will approve you. Everything will recommend you because you are right. So right living, that is the thing that people should do. It is the best prayer. It is the best worship. Right living. This is so reliable. This is so, there's something you cannot get away from, something that you cannot find an alternative for, something you cannot find a better thing to do. Because right living is the way. Right living is right life, right everything. I thank you very much for listening.